avoid this panic, I am going to try and take like a little walk. It's almost 1 o'clock now. I don't have another call until 2. So I'm gonna get Poppy geared up in all of her training equipment, and we're gonna go on a little walk. Also, the sun is out today. You guys know I've missed the sun so much. So I'm gonna go. Basically wrapped up the workday, and I'm planning on cooking burger bowls tonight. And burger bowls, they're so good, but there's just like not a good way to make it for just one person. Like it makes a lot of food, but it's so good, but I like never finish it. I always feel like I waste food when I make it, but Henry said he would eat some if I made it. So I'm gonna like take all the ingredients over there, like ground beef, the lettuce, pickles, onion, and like all the seasonings. I'm gonna take it over there and cook there, but Henry doesn't have an air fryer. So I'm gonna make the French fries that I make with it here. And I usually use a regular potato for this, but Trader Joe's didn't have any like single russet. Do you say russet or russet? I say russet potatoes, but I don't know if that's right or not. They didn't have any singles. They only had like these big bags. I really just need one. So I'm just gonna make sweet potato fries. And since Hen doesn't have an air fryer, I am just gonna go ahead and make these over here and like crisp them up. And then that way they just need to be like reheated once I get over there. The whole reason I'm cooking at Henry's house is because I'm gonna run in his neighborhood after work. I'm not like just, I'm not just like making dinner for him at his house. Like it's not inconvenient for me. Like it's more convenient for me actually, because I'm already planning on going over there anyways. The only part that is like slightly inconvenient is the whole potato situation. So I'm just gonna cut this up, and usually since this is a big potato, I'm probably gonna have to do like 2 batches in the air fryer, which is fine. But yeah, I'm just gonna slice this up and cook it. Good morning, you guys. It is the next day. I am not working out this morning because I have therapy. I need to leave in about an hour for that, but I am making my new breakfast fixation, which is just like the yummiest little toast situation I've ever created. It's just a slice of the cracked wheat sourdough from Trader Joe's. I prefer the San Francisco style sourdough, but they were out, so I got the cracked wheat version. And then I toast that up, and then I literally smother it with the onion and chive cream cheese from Trader Joe's. This is so good. And then I put a couple of pieces of smoked salmon on the toast. I have tried a couple of different versions of the smoked salmon from Trader Joe's, and I think my favorite one, sorry, let me slip it back into its package. My favorite one is the oak smoked salmon pieces from Trader Joe's. And I feel like this one's like specifically made to be a bagel topping, so I think that's why I like it. So toast up a piece of sourdough, cream cheese, smoked salmon, and then I sprinkle a little bit of the everything but the bagel seasoning on it. And you are left with this stunning salmon toast. It is so good. I am back from therapy. I had to hop on a call like as soon as I got home, so I just got off that call, but therapy was so good. It was a little emotional today, but I feel like we just like kind of, I don't want to call it a breakthrough, but like definitely a big epiphany was had today. And I feel like when I used to hear people talk about therapy and how like there are memories that are unlocked in therapy and like there's things your body or your mind hides from yourself, I was like, no, that's like not it or whatever. But it's kind of wild what your body can hide from you, and if like you're open to it being revealed. Because today there were just like things from my past, like from when I was like a child, that honestly I hadn't thought about in years. Like I couldn't even pinpoint these memories, and some of them like surfaced today, and it was just kind of crazy how like guidance from a therapist can help those things surface. Anyway, it went really well. I feel like I'm vibing with this therapist, so that was really good. The sun is shining again today. I am in such a good mood. I feel like yesterday was just such a perfect Monday. You know, like I woke up early, had a good breakfast, good lunch, good dinner, got to see Henry, did a run. Oh, I have book club this week. And so I started reading my book club book yesterday, and I'm not like procrastinating. I just knew I was gonna like this book and I was gonna be able to read it in like 2 days. So I waited until a couple days before book club, so it was like fresh in my head. But we're reading The Idea of You. Let me look up the author. The Idea of You by Robin Lee. And I started it last night. I'm already halfway through. I'm enjoying it. It's not a bad book. I'm just like, I'm not sure how I feel about the storyline. And like, if you've read this book, you know what I'm talking about, but I'm not going to spoil it for anybody that hasn't read it. I've also heard rumors like it's about Harry Styles. So I don't know what's going on there, but it's really good. I read half of that book last night, and I had such like a nice night last night after running. Like I took a nice long shower, got in bed, got all cozy, read. Today has been good. I'm going to hot Pilates tonight, and I think I've convinced Henry to come with me, which is gonna be fun. So yeah, it's just been a great week. I'm very optimistic. Wrapped up the workday. I just threw on my robe because I'm about to like spray my hair with water and put my hair in a hair mask because it is a hair wash day. Since we are going to hot Pilates, I always try and like oil my scalp and put a hair mask in before Pilates, because like I get so sweaty. I usually like have to wash my hair. The only time I don't have to wash my hair after hot Pilates is if like I had just washed my hair like the day before or something, to where like my hair is still, I don't want to say my hair is dry after I wash it, but you guys know what I mean. Like there's no real other oils in there. Like sometimes if I do Tuesday and Thursday Pilates, like I don't want to wash my hair on Tuesday and on Thursday. So like if I wash it on Tuesday, I will typically just like wet it in the shower. Like my hair will still get sopping wet, but I won't actually like shampoo it. In case you were wondering, you guys probably don't care, but I'm just oiling my scalp. I'm using the same oil I always use. To be honest, I don't really know if I've seen any benefits from it. I don't want to say I haven't, but I also just feel like I have switched like a lot of my hair products recently. Like I use the Olaplex shampoo and conditioner now. I'm using hair mask pretty regularly. Like I just feel like I'm trying to take better care of my hair. So like I'm sure the oil isn't hurting, but like do I think it's helping a lot? I don't know. I can tell you that I don't know why I didn't start using Olaplex shampoo and conditioner sooner, because I used to use the Olaplex number 3, and then I switched over and I tried the K18 for a while, and both worked fine. But I was talking to my friend Micah that does my hair, I was like, if I use the shampoo and conditioner, would I really need to use like number 3 or the K18 leave-in? And he was like, no, because it's all protein. And so I was kind of like, you know, if I'm already washing my hair and conditioner, or if I'm already washing and conditioning my hair, do I really want like that extra step of like after I shower putting the K18 on or something? So I just tried to like simplify my routine. Also, like Olaplex is expensive, so I could either buy the shampoo and the conditioner and like it lasts a really long time. Like I'm still on my first 2 bottles and I've been using them for like 4-ish, 5-ish months, which is kind of crazy because I have really thick hair. Or continue to use like a separate mask. And granted, I am still using a mask, but like this mask is so cheap that I don't really mind spending money on it. So yeah, that's kind of what we're doing with our hair these days. Just like since I'm coloring it again, I'm just trying to be, you know, a little nicer to it. You know, make sure she's getting everything she needs, because I'm definitely bleaching the crap out of her, especially now that it's summer. And I'm also just like, I'm at this like crossroads where I'm kind of working out, honestly, almost every day during the week. I do like, I might work out once on the weekend, but like yesterday I ran. Today I'm going to hot Pilates. Tomorrow I might go on a run in the morning. Then I've got tennis after work with some friends. Thursday I think I'm gonna climb, and Friday I'm probably gonna run again. So it's like, I don't wanna wash my hair every day. And so I've just found like on wash days, if I really put an effort to like, you know, mask it up or oil it or just like do a really good wash in the shower, I just feel like it's a lot easier. Even when my hair does get sweaty, I can usually get by either just like blow drying the sweat out, which isn't as gross as you might think it is. Okay, even Jonathan Vaness was like, you should be blow drying your sweat like into your scalp, because it's like oils and stuff that your scalp needs. Okay, so I trust Jonathan. Anyways, I am just gonna comb this into, I've been trying to do like a pretty tight low bun in the back, because like with Pilates, you're like, mat Pilates, you're on your back sometimes, you're kind of moving around a little bit. So I just need something that's secure. I'm not a top knot girly. I feel like I look really weird with a top knot. So I opt for the low bun. Got my bag, got my liquid IV, got my mat. Let's go to Pilates. Oh, I also can't remember if I told you guys or not, but Henry's coming tonight and I'm so excited. My hair is crazy. I did not blow dry it last night before I went to bed. So I went with it like kind of damp, and you guys know that's just like a recipe for disaster. So this is what we're dealing with. I would have refreshed it this morning, but I'm playing tennis this afternoon. So it's like, gotta need a refresh after that anyway. So I just figure I can look like a gremlin today and it's fine. I'll refresh it tomorrow. I did want to wake up and run this morning, but when I woke up, my body was so sore from Pilates yesterday, which is like the best feeling. Like I love how I feel like Pilates is a lower impact workout. Like you are still working, but it's like, I don't know the word for it. Like I'm not getting like super like out of breath, but it's like a really good workout. Anyways, Henry and I went last night. It was Henry's first time. It was so much fun. I loved that he came with me, and I think he really enjoyed it. I think he's actually, I wanted to go Thursday, but I have book club Thursday. I think Henry's gonna go to the class like anyways, even though I'm not gonna be there. So I'm glad he found something that he enjoys. I feel like this ended up being like a pretty packed week, and I didn't think it was when I started out, but like I've done something every day. I've gotten out of my apartment every day, which for those who have not been here a while, I work from home. I really don't get out of my apartment during the week. So the fact that I've left every single day Granted, it's only Wednesday, but I'm leaving today. I'm leaving tomorrow. Like, that is crazy, me going out of the apartment 4 days in a row. Some of you might be like, oh my gosh, she's so crazy. But I really just don't leave my apartment. So it's just been feeling good. And I feel like I'm just so, not like out of my head, but you know, when you're in your apartment like all day long, it's like very easy just to like be in your head with all your thoughts and think too much. And it's just like been nice getting out and just doing stuff. I just feel like the days are going by quickly. Like, I'm just so happy. It's just really nice. So yeah, I've got tennis this afternoon, did not run this morning. I only have like 2 meetings today. So I was like toying with the idea of going to a coffee shop for a little bit, but my favorite coffee shop, Tamp and Tap, is still closed. That's where I would usually go and work. So I don't know. There's another coffee shop like way further down on my street that I could go to. It's good. It's just, I usually like, that's the kind of coffee shop I like walk Poppy to. We get it and then we go home. Like, I don't usually like set up there, but maybe I will. I could also drive to Comeback Coffee, which we went to this weekend. But also, it could be nice just to like hang out at home for a little bit. So I don't know. I still am like struggling with like every time I leave my house, I spend money. So I know if I leave, I'm going to spend money on a coffee and probably like a little pastry or something, which like is not going to make or break my bank, but I just like, I especially love the coffee I make at home now, so it's like really hard for me to justify spending coffee out when I really like what I make at home. And I'm like, I'm not gonna like go and show up with my own coffee, you know what I mean? Anyway, okay, I am procrastinating logging on to work. It's like a little before 9. I need to hop on and just like see what my day looks like. So I just finished The Idea of You on my lunch break, and I'm upset. Like, I feel like I still wasn't sure exactly how I felt about the book, but the way it ended was so abrupt, and I feel like I need a sequel or something. And I'm literally looking right now to see if there is a sequel. Hold please. I know there's a book. I mean, there's a movie coming out soon about it, like next week or the week after. The Idea of You, book 2. I'm pissed. I'm so upset. It just like, oh, it wasn't even like it ended on a cliffhanger. It just like stopped. Like, that was the most depressing love story. And I know like that's not how, I know like these books aren't how life works, but like that's why you read them, is to have like this ideal like romance or whatever in your head. And this one, I'm so upset. The story was so good and then it just stopped. Like, I don't know what to do with myself. Like, I feel like I need to read another book just so I forget about this one, because like I'm just mad. Oh, I hate that. I guess I'm excited for the movie, but like I don't even know if I want to watch the movie now. I'm so upset. I swear, I feel like every week it is something with my apartment. You guys remember the drama with my washing machine? Honestly, it still doesn't work right, but I've just like found a way to make it work. My shower drain like constantly clogs, even though like I am so vigilant about making sure like no hair goes down there. My sink disposal was broken the other day. That whole saga with my fridge. Well, now like my dryer, I don't know what's wrong with it. It won't turn on. I like switched a load to the dryer, tried to turn it on, and made this like growling noise, and now it smells like something's burning. So I swear every single appliance in this apartment has broken at some point from me. And even before then, if you have been here for a while, you know I moved into this unit. So I've been at this apartment complex for 2 years. I moved into this unit because I used to be on the first floor and there was a mouse problem on the first floor. So I'm like so close to my lease being done that like I mean, I can't break it anyways, even if I wanted to, but I am just like, I'm so frustrated. I'm so over it. And I feel like I pay a lot of money to live here. So it's really frustrating to me that I feel like every appliance breaks, and my management is like not very like concerned with getting it fixed. Like, you guys remember, I was without a fridge in my apartment for a month. I had to use the one across the hallway. So I'm just, today's one of those days where it's just, it's getting to me, and I'm really upset. I cannot remember the last time I talked to you guys. I think it was when I was complaining about my apartment. Maintenance did come this morning and they reset the dryer. So they think that fixed it. I'm not really sure. They said to like run it a couple of times and see if it's working. So I'm gonna do that. But tennis was so much fun last night. I had no idea how much I needed that. And it was so beautiful outside. I'm so glad I got outside because today it is gross and gloomy. I think it might rain a little bit. It's just like disgusting. So I have just been working. It's kind of a busy day actually. I have like 7 meetings. So I'm feeling a little overwhelmed, but it'll be fine. I just like on days like this, I can't get like a lot of work done because I'm just like on calls all day. But got a lot to do on the meetings, and then I have book club tonight, so I'm excited about that. We are discussing the book I just finished, The Idea of You by Robin Lee. I have so many thoughts about it. I think some of the girls feel the same way I do. We all like kind of talked about it like very quickly at tennis last night. I just want a second book. I'm still thinking about it. I want a second book, but to cleanse my palate, if you will, with the reading, because I just cannot stop thinking about those characters, I'm gonna start reading It Happened One Summer by Tessa Bailey. Is that it? Yeah, Tessa Bailey. I feel like I'm late to the trend on this book. I feel like it's been popular for a while and I just like haven't done it, but I rented it on Libby. And if you don't know what Libby is, I'm gonna tell you now. I feel like now people know a little bit more, but Libby is like your online local library. Like, you have to have a library card to sign up for it. So like I have a library card for like the Memphis Public Library, and what you can do is like you can put books on hold and check out books, like ebooks online. And what's really cool is it has a connector. You can download it on your Kindle, so it's like I'm checking out a book from the library, but I can read it on my Kindle, and it has saved me so much money. Between Libby and having Kindle Unlimited, like I haven't paid for a book in maybe like 6 or 7 months. It's crazy because Kindle Unlimited I think is like $13 a month, and I read enough to where like $13 is a book, and if I read 2 books a month, like it basically pays for itself. And then Libby, granted, you do have to like check it back in. You can only borrow for like I think like 21 days max, but like that's almost a month, and it has helped me so much. So if you don't have it, you should definitely download it. This is what the app looks like. It's that little one in the middle. And you just need like a local library card. So if you don't have one, just like go to your local library card and get one. Like, it's free. You just need like your driver's license. That's just been like the best thing I've discovered recently, and I feel like it's made me read so much more because like reading can be really expensive. I feel like nobody talks about that. I love reading. I feel like reading is like trendy now or whatever, but it's expensive. And so like if you can find ways to either like get used books or check them out or do the Kindle Unlimited thing, so at least like you're only paying the price of one book and you can read as many books as you want, I would highly recommend. It has been a day. It's 2 o'clock. I'm just now settling for lunch, and I want to show you guys what I'm eating. This is like one of my favorite things to make. I usually make it more in the winter than I do when it's warmer outside, but it, I don't know, I just felt like making it. It's also one of my favorite recipes because it's so easy to make and just like eat off of the week. But I buy these, sorry, you can't really see. I buy these little gems. They come in like bulbs at Trader Joe's, and I use them as like lettuce wrap, and I put this mixture in them, and all this is just ground turkey, just a bag of pre-cut like mixed vegetables at Trader Joe's, some cashews, and then a bottle of curry sauce. I rotate between like the red and the yellow curry. This is yellow curry, and it is so easy to make. Like it literally takes me 15 minutes. Everything is in one pot. I just like cook the turkey and then add in the veggies and then add in the cashews and the sauce. And then I'll just spoon it into a little lettuce cup like this and eat it like a lettuce wrap. And it is so good. But yeah, I am gonna sit down and eat this. And I'm hoping I can take Poppy out before it starts raining. It looks like it's about to rain again. And then we've got more meetings. Right, it is after work now, clearly. I kind of look crazy. You probably can't tell on camera, maybe you can, but I am like, I'm in self-tan, like my neck and everything is a completely different shade than my face. But I'm letting it marinate. You guys know Thursday is self-tan night, and I really just didn't want to wait until after book club because I'm probably not going to get home from book club until late, and I didn't like want to have to stay up to let it set. So I'm just letting it set now, and it's going to stay on a little longer than I would normally keep it on. I feel like I usually keep it on for like an hour and a half, 2 hours. And it's probably gonna be on closer to like 3 or 4 hours tonight. Please don't fall, please don't fall, please don't fall, please don't fall. Okay, cool. So I hope that isn't a mistake. Fingers crossed it just turns out okay. But I just dropped off some leftovers at Henry's house for him to eat because I am not going to be able to eat all of that like turkey curry wrap situation. So I dropped some off at his house. I also dropped Poppy Girl off with him because I felt like he just needed some one-on-one time with the girl. So they're gonna hang out. I'll grab Poppy on my way home from book club. Now I am headed to Chick-fil-A to pick up a tray of chicken nuggets for book club tonight. We always just like have a little potluck situation. Oh wait, no, I need to go straight. We always have like a little potluck situation at book club, and usually I would try and like make something or like pick up a fun snack, but honestly like I just didn't have the time or the energy this week, and I feel like Chick-fil-A is a crowd pleaser. Like I would never be upset if somebody brought Chick-fil-A to book club, so hopefully everybody is okay with that. But I am just in like the craziest self-tan clothes. I'm in my book club sweatshirt and like ratty sweatpants. So I'm gonna go pick up Chick-fil-A. Then I have to run and pick up a pickup order, and then I will head over to one of the girls' houses for book club. That is a lot. Ooh, you're tilting. That's a lot to achieve in like the hour I have to achieve it. So we'll see if it happens. I might end up being late to book club, but I feel like a group, nobody ever really shows up when we say it's gonna happen, so I feel like it'll be fine if I'm like 5 or 10 minutes late. I do know though I am hungry, and it's okay, it's almost 6 right now. We're meeting at 7, and I'm just like trying to hold on. Honestly, I might eat a couple of nuggets in the car. I'm so hungry. Okay, drive-through not looking promising, but let's hope it goes by fast. This view will never not make me laugh. This headband, it just cracks me up every time. It is Friday. Happy Friday. Getting a little bit of a later start to my morning. I got home kind of late last night, but it just took me forever to fall asleep and get comfortable because I think part of it is because I had an allergic reaction last night. I feel like you can't even tell, but I had an allergic reaction like in this eye, honestly over my entire face, but it was like the worst in this eye. I'm allergic to cats, and my friend who hosted book club last night has 5 cats. And I know this, and usually before I go over to her house, I take like a Zyrtec or a Benadryl. But because I had so many errands before that, I just like wasn't thinking about it, so I didn't take it. And when we got over there, probably within like 10 minutes of sitting on the couch, like my eyes started itching, my nose started getting runny, and then it just kept getting worse. It actually hasn't gotten this worse in a really long time, but like this whole eye was like bloodshot red. Like it was scary, and it was like watering to the point where like I had to have like a towel under it because it was so watery. And then at one point this is gonna sound kind of gross. It was so swollen. I honestly felt like it was like I thought my eyeball was gonna pop out of my head, and I couldn't like fully close it. Like it was just like, it was very, very swollen. And so I took a Zysol, but then also my friend Emily had like allergy eye drops in her purse. So I took one of those, and that gave me like immediate relief. Like I wasn't like watering anymore, but it just like took a really long time for the swelling to go down, and I could just like still feel the pressure. So it was really hard to go to sleep last night, but did end up going to sleep. I just like slept in a little bit and just rested. But today's Friday and we have things to do. We need to work, obviously. I didn't take today off, so we have to work. Friday day is laundry day for my bed, so I'm gonna wash the sheets and such. I washed my duvet and stuff last week, so I only do that every 2 weeks. So we just need to do the sheets today. I do think I have like another load of athletic wear that I need to wash. And then we have Poppy training this afternoon, so I'm gonna leave work just like a smidge early and take Poppy to training with Henry. And then other than that, really not that much going on. So yeah, I'm so glad it's the end of the week. I feel like this week has like hit me like a truck. I did too many things this week, and I knew that going into this week, but I also like can't say no. So I kind of did this to myself, but we're learning. Let this go. All right, I guess that's fine. I feel like I spend way more time now like positioning my camera, because I don't know if you guys remember, a few months ago I bought like a wide angle lens for this camera, and for those couple of months I loved it. But recently, so like the way it's set up is there's just like an adhesive adapter that you put on the camera, and then like you screw on the lens. Well, the adapter, I've like replaced the adhesive, I've like cleaned the area, everything. It just like keeps falling off now randomly, and the lens is kind of heavy, so I'm worried at one time it's gonna fall off and like take the camera with it and break it. So I've taken that off, but because I've taken it off, I feel like I'm like trying to position my camera a little better now. Anyway, I just logged on to work, got my little protein coffee. I am texting my friends before I forget, because we said last night at book club some of us wanted to play tennis on Sunday, and I need to book the court. I love that my friends have gotten into tennis. I think it's something I've played since middle school, and I've loved playing with Henry and Henry's family, but it's so much fun to like get together and hang out and do something just like active. Like I love a chill night or a rock night too, but it's so much fun. We've been playing Sunday mornings, and it's just like the best thing ever. Like I love waking up early. I love getting some movement in. I love getting to hang out with my friends. And it is just so fun. I feel like it's made me, not that I ever hated tennis, but I feel like it's helped me like rediscover my love for it, because some of my best friends in high school were my tennis teammates, and it's just like giving me kind of a nostalgic feeling, but it's just so much fun. And I love when my friends and I share things like that. I'm the kind of person, like if I find something I love, I want like everybody to know about it. I want to share it with everybody. That's kind of why I started a YouTube channel, just so like I could talk to people about things that I love. But it's just like so, I don't know, it's just so sweet that we all get to do that now, and that's something we share. And it's just so fun. I feel like tennis is one of those things that you can play for your entire life. Like I know pickleball is really popular right now, and pickleball is great too, but I just feel like tennis, there's like a community in tennis, and then there's also just like, I don't know the word for it, but it's just so much fun, and I'm so excited. My friends, so one of my friends like used to play in high school, and like she's picking it back up, and then two of my other friends have never played, and like they're really putting in an effort to learn. Like they're taking lessons, and I'm just like so proud of my friends. But yeah, it's just fun, and it's just like another thing that I look forward to, and I'm just like really glad it's helped me like rediscover my love for that.